Struggling to achieve your annual resolutions due to lack of motivation, slow progress, or too many things on your plate? This video is about how to actually smash your goals in 2025. I will share 5 proven techniques that helped me to achieve my personal goal last year about becoming a healthy person and allowed me to lose almost 20 kilos from 100 to 78 just in 8 months. So stick around to know more. Hi everyone, my name is Peter Fetisov. I'm a career and a well-being coach here in Ireland. My life purpose is to help people rediscover their true selves and live a happier life. So, technique number 1, writing down your goal. Make it with a pen and paper, or electronically if you prefer. The thing is that your brain needs to have a dot in their system. So, in order to move somewhere, you need to connect the dots. And so without the goal as your mental dot, it's very hard for the brain to keep this momentum going. As you can see here, movement without a goal is just a hustle and a chaos. So ink it down for your supercomputer brain and allow it to draw the line to the dot. Technique number 2, look at your goals every single day. For example, in my case, when I set up my goal to become a healthier person, I just wrote it down in my journal, right? On the right hand side of the journal, I wrote it down, and every day when I was journaling, I was looking at this goal and reminding myself that it's very important why I'm thinking about it and why I'm doing it, so it was in front of my eyes, very helping you to stay on track. This leads me to the technique number 3, monitoring the progress and marking it down at least weekly. Here is the thing, your brain needs a visual recognition that you are progressing towards your goal, right? So once you are going to the gym, you want to see your muscles growing, or you want to see your belly becoming a slimmer, and so on. So in your calendar or in your journal, mark down the progress that you are measuring to, or that you are coming to your goal, right? So for example, you can use just simple colors like red, green, yellow, or whatever. Like you can write down a progress bar and show and mark and color down that you are progressing towards your goal, like in a video game. So this will send the very strong signals to your brain that you are getting there, and so it's worth continuing doing. And very important here is to celebrate small wins. For example, journaling your progress, like writing down how you felt, what was the obstacles, how you perceived this and that challenges on your path, is also very helpful here. Don't forget it. Technique number 4, mind contrast, my favorite one. So the trick here is to anticipate any obstacles in advance that will prevent you from hitting your goal, right? For example, if you are setting your goals in January for the year, you can sit and think about in advance what could prevent you from achieving them. In my case, for example, with losing weight, it was like I don't have enough time for going to the gym, or I don't have enough motivation to eat healthy, right? Or for example, I don't have any mental capacity to think about it all the way. And the idea here is to create a plan for each obstacle in advance. Think ahead how you're going to avoid it, or how you're going to deal with it in the moment. For example, if I know that I don't have time for going to the gym, I'll have to think in advance where to put visiting my gym visits in my schedule, right? Or for example, I don't have any motivation or energy, right? So if I put visiting my gym in the evening, the chances are very high that I don't have energy at the evening. So I prioritized putting them in the mornings in advance, right? Thinking about it before applying any action. So once again, technique number 4, mind contrast. Think in advance about any obstacles that you can face on the road to your goal, and create a plan here and now how you're going to avoid it and how you're going to help yourself increase the chances of overcoming those obstacles. Here we are coming to technique number 5. Last but not least is to create a strong identity for yourself tied to your goal. In my case, I created an identity of a healthy man being in my 40s, able to play football or sport games and not being sick every other week during the flu season. It helped me to understand and see myself something bigger than just going to the gym or eating more healthy, right? It's more holistic approach, and our brain perceives those identities much stronger than any numbered or targeted goals on the weight, for example, on the scale. That's the trick that really can help you to achieve your goals during the year. So we talked about 5 ideas. Let's recap. First one, write down your goals. Second, look at them every single day. Third, mark the progress visually. It's very important. Fourth one, mind contrasting. So think about obstacles in advance and create a plan how you're going to overcome them. And the last one is create a strong identity for yourself tied to your goal. And one more bonus idea, analyze your draining and charging activities during the typical day or even week. For example, for me, creative writing of a book would be a draining exercise. But on the other hand, having a nice conversation with a friend or with a person is a very charging experience. So I can outweigh draining and charging by doing something differently. And the key here is to ideally have at least 50% of each, so evenly balanced. Or of course, if your calendar consists more of charging things, it definitely helps you to achieve your goals more smoothly. I am wishing you to achieve all of your dream goals this year, because now you have a solid system that will help you along the way. I have a question to you. Why do you think you haven't achieved your goals last year? Leave the comments down below and let me know if I can help you anyhow. See you in the next one.